picture-perfect Friday here in Lebanon, Ohio. Week 2 of high school football features an Eastern Cincinnati Conference showdown. The Lebanon Warriors, looking to start the season 2-0, host the Loveland Tigers, only here on ICRC-TV. Hello and welcome. My name is Chris Magan, and in a sea of maroon, it's the home opener for Lebanon Warriors. And in last year's matchup, Lebanon was victorious, defeating the Tigers 19-10. The defense caused problems all day for the Tigers. You see negative 15 rushing yards on the night for the Warriors. They dominated on the ground, averaging nearly 6 yards per carry with 331 total yards. Time possession as well, just over 32 minutes. Lebanon will sure look to recreate that tonight. Looking up next, we'll take a look at our key stars. Starting with Loveland, it's the D lineman Calvin Lorek, the physical 6'4", 250-pound senior. He is the 3-star recruit committed to Northwestern University. He's an anchor on that D line, and he will need to disrupt the Warrior offense and get the quarterback Luke Fowler. And switching, looking at script, it's going to be Daniel Wallace for Lebanon. Very athletic player. He's a dynamic guy. He's very fun to watch. Primarily a running back last year, but now he lines up as a wide receiver with over 1,200 all-purpose yards last year. That was 4th best in the conference. He will be a player. You can expect him to get the ball a lot for Lebanon, and he will be the kick start. Should be a fun one tonight. The theme for Lebanon student section is a whiteout, and you can expect the fans to be in full effect. Lebanon looking to start the season 2-0, and Loveland looking for the first win of the season. We'll take a quick break here on ICRC-TV. Coming up next is kickoff between Lebanon and Loveland. How you doing?
Hey, Mason.
Hey, Mason.
Thank you.
A place to make my own, a place that I call home, this place that I call home.
Have you ever helped a fellow veteran?
Yes.
I do my best reaching out to my brothers and sisters in arms.
Have you ever asked for help yourself?
Most of us, we're not gonna admit that we need to help.
You don't have someone to kind of help you guide those thoughts. It can be really bad.
It's just a beautiful space when someone can trust you and say, listen, I need help.
All right, our first item of business is a presentation, which is a swearing in of a new officer.
A Frise-on Mare with Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus.
Merry Christmas. Brings it himself inside the tent. Touchdown, Marymount. From the top of the key, Anna Habra ties the score.
You need some help?
Your tow chains are a little loose. Could spark a wildfire. I could show you how to secure them properly if you'd like.
Sure. Thanks a lot.
Anytime. You should check out SmokeyBear.com. They've got a bunch of tips on wildfire prevention.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
People couldn't see my potential, so I had to show them.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
Today, I'm the CEO of my own company.
It's the way my mind works. I have a very mechanical brain.
Why are we not rethinking this?
I am more.
I'm more
than who I am on paper.
Well, we talked about it. It does not get any more perfect than this. A beautiful 70-degree night here in Lebanon, partly cloudy skies, winds coming from the north just under 10 miles per hour. And for August here in Cincinnati, that is just perfect. Both teams have taken the field, and the fans here at James VanDeGrift Stadium are ready to get things underway. Lebanon looking for their second win of the year, coming off a W against Northmont. Looking at Loveland, they did lose last week to Harrison. They're looking to bounce back and get their first win of the season. In the away student section, a Hawaiian theme for Loveland students making the commute here to Lebanon. And for the home team, it's a whiteout student section positioned on the left side of the stadium. As Stidham gets set, referee blows his whistle. And from Lebanon, Ohio, it's week 2 of high school football in Ohio underway. And this one will sail out of the end zone for a touchback, sending on the Warrior offense, beginning with quarterback Luke Fowler. Last year in this match, 11 completions off of 21 attempts, 115 yards and a touchdown. Looking to recreate that same mojo tonight against the Tigers. Looking to gain some momentum to kick things off here. We talked about Daniel Wallace in the open, how dynamic he is. To start the game, he lines up in the backfield. For Loveland, Calvin Larek lines up on the line, looking to be a difference maker tonight. First play, it's a dump off to Wallace. He has some space, gets by the 30, and the first play is a first down for Lebanon, a gain of 14. Pitch and catch from Fowler to Wallace. First play, just a dump off to Wallace. He has some space, gets by the 30, and the first play is a first dangerous. Fowler with the give, the schmenk. Goes up the middle, gains a couple of yards there. Lebanon starting off this match, a little bit of a hurry-up offense. Fowler planted at the 31, receives a snap. Fires, he has his man, it's Jack Sacco. He does get the first down up to the 45. Another first down for the Warriors. Three-man front for the Tigers. It's an empty backfield. And there's a completion to Schmenk. Intended target was Cooper Scott. Looks that one just sailed over his head. But luckily, Logan Schmenk, the junior running back, was in the Tigers' position. Empty backfield. Another first down for the Warriors. So far, good opening drive for Lebanon. It's a give to Schmenk. Tries to find a lane, but he's brought down. Number 44, Eric Earl, the senior linebacker for Loveland. Definitely someone to keep an eye out on tonight. He had 10 tackles in the loss last week to Harrison. Second and 8 from the 37. In motion is Wallace. Enters the backfield. Another pitch and catch to Wallace. Evades a man. Lowers the shoulder and is swarmed by a bunch of Tiger defenders. Lost a yard on that play. Field. Another pitch and catch to Wallace. Evades a man. Nice read by lowers the shoulder and his Loveland defense. They saw the motion. It did not fool them. They were able to meet Wallace and make the tackle. The first third down of the night. Trips to the left for Lebanon. Fowler looking, fires to Wallace again, breaks a tackle, and goes out of bounds just shy of the 30-yard line. It's not enough for the first down, but it'll be interesting to see what head coach Micah Fowler does here, and if it is indeed 4-down territory. already early on. Wallace with a handful of touches on this first drive alone. Lebanon will take their time here. Play clock at 20 seconds. So you receive the signal from coach. By the means of it, looks like they'll go for this. They were 0 for 2 on 4th down last week. Play action fake. Fowler rolls, fires on the run, and it's caught once again. Daniel Wallace. A big 4th down conversion. And once again, it's Fowler to Wallace on a play fake. Nice toe tap grab. Great shot by our camera crew here at ICRC-TV. First down from the 24. Fowler airs it out, and it's deflected. Intended target was Logan Schmenk. Anderson Connect with the pass breakup. Great coverage by Connect, able to read Fowler's eyes, get into position, and knock the ball away. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 24. Lebanon looking to capitalize on their first drive and start on top. Fowler dumps it off in the flat to Wallace to the 20. Wallace is brought down. Making the tackle is Chase Martin, one of those players who you'll see on both ends of the ball tonight. He does play DB. He's also a receiver for the Tigers. A gain of 5. It sets up 3rd and medium with the Warriors in the red zone. It's a give to Schmenk. Goes left side. Schmenk gets the first down, and the drive continues for the Lebanon Warriors. Just balanced play in this first drive by Lebanon. Schmenk gets a lot of touches to Wallace, but then you also have Logan Schmenk, the running back, making plays. Schmenk last week, 14 carries for 102 yards. First and goal from the 10. 8:50 remains in this first quarter. On a give, it's Schmenk following his block. He's met quickly by Chase Martin. A gain of 2, it looks like. See Martin in on that tackle. Grady Eicher also joining in and assisting. Offense receives the signals from the sidelines. Jack Sacco lined up on the bottom of your screen. Daniel Wallace in the slot to the right. Here's Wallace in motion. And a timeout is called. There is a flag. They're going to say false start, or did they get the timeout off in time? Luke Fowler was signaling timeout, and they do get it off in time. The first one taken of the game belongs to Lebanon. They've been marching on this drive. Just 8 yards away from the goal line, looking to get off to a hot start. And all starts with Daniel Wallace, already about 4 or 5 catches in this first drive alone. And when you see that happen with the packed student section, you can already expect he's going to have a great game tonight. So versatile. He can line up in the backfield. He can line up as a receiver. And at this rate, he's definitely going to have a big game tonight. Student section filled here at James VanDeGrift Stadium. The theme tonight, whiteout. In the home opener for the Lebanon Warriors. last week for Lebanon. They won 20-5 against Northmont. The thing to fix would be the penalties. They had 13 for 110 total yards. Something Coach Fowler definitely wants to improve. As the teams disperse from their huddles. Back in action, Fowler in the gun. 2 receivers to his right, with Wallace now motioning. Fake to Wallace, Fowler looking. He's going to take off, and he's brought down just shy of the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Tackle made by Landon Scheinbeckler. Fowler can run the ball. Did it last week, had a rushing touchdown on the ground. Start to hear some noise from the Loveland student section on the opposite end of the stadium. 3rd and goal. Fowler rolls out, fires on the run for Wallace, and he's just out of bounds. He made the catch, he was just out of bounds. Some fans unhappy at that call, but at least from up here, it was almost clear as day. Nice throw by Fowler, just a little too late. Tried to find Wallace once again. This will send out the special teams unit for Lebanon. Sophomore kicker Logan Lane. This will be a 23-yard field goal to take the lead. Good snap, good hold, and it's blocked. It is blocked. They're going to try and pitch it around. And a big special teams play made from Loveland. Momentum was not in their favor, but right there, they sure just got it back. Take another look. Lane tried the line drive kick. But Loveland gets a huge stop, and now you really hear some noise coming from the Loveland student section. And what was an impressive drive for Lebanon, they come up empty-handed. But now let's see what their defense can do. And what can the Tigers offense provide here? From their own 18-yard line, quarterback Sean Clore, 6'8", 220 pounds. Junior making his second start for Loveland. Play clock under 10 seconds. A quick give to the running back. Up the middle. Gain of around 4. Last week, Loveland lost 35-14 to Harrison. Only had 89 yards of offense against the Wildcats. Looking to improve upon that tonight. It'll be 2nd and 6 from the 22. Clore in the gun. Next to him is Cooper Williams. Clore will throw. It's caught by Anderson Connect for the first down. Lunges forward up to the 33. A gain of 11. And Clore's first completion of the night. He finds his senior target, Anderson Connect. Grayson McClure, sophomore DB, was matched up there with Connect, the senior. That should be a fun matchup if it continues for the rest of the match. It's a quick give up the middle. That's Cooper Williams. Gains around 6 yards on that carry. Lebanon with their defense, they like to run a 3-man front. providing with 4 defensive backs and 4 linebackers. A very strong linebacking core, led by senior Hunter Davis. Play clock at 10 seconds, winding down. High formation for Loveland. They get the playoff in time. The timeout is taken by Coach Bob Mullins. 5:05 left to go in this first half. Loveland gets a big stop on special teams, but here on the offensive end, looking to get things going against the Warriors' defense. Got a couple plays going in their direction. But the key thing is, how will Sean Clore respond after last week's performance? 4 completions on 14 attempts. Just had 15 passing yards and also threw an interception. As you mentioned, Clore made his first career start for Loveland last week. As you know, it's not an easy adjustment for a new quarterback to make. Second and 5 from the 38. Clore under center. It's a give to the running back. That's Chase Martin. We talked about him earlier. He will play both sides of the ball as he gets the first down up to the 45. Martin had 2 rushes for 13 yards last week. 6 foot, 190-pound senior. Looking to be a difference maker for the Tigers. First and 10 from the 46. Clore once again under center. Fakes to give, dumps it off in the flat, and he has his man Tyler McCaleb streaking down the sideline, breaks free. McCaleb to the end zone. Loveland strikes first. A touchdown for Tyler McCaleb. 54 yards to the house. As we take another look, nice play fake by Clore, and he just dumps it off to McCaleb. Great blocking by Anderson Connect. And also Jewel Vorbroker, he was in the backfield. He picked up the blitzer that gave Clore the time to throw. And what a response by Loveland. Here's Brady Stidham. PAT is up, and it is good. Loveland takes an early 7-0 lead here in the first quarter. A 56-yard touchdown for Tyler McCaleb, the senior. Only had 1 catch last week, but here tonight, 56 yards to the house. And now things get a little interesting for Lebanon. They did have that good drive to start off. They kind of just collapsed a little bit in the red zone. And for them to come up empty-handed definitely hurts now. But the way they've been moving, you do have to feel confident. Obviously, the key story in that first drive be Daniel Wallace making an impact. Wallace had around 5 or 6 catches alone. He almost had a touchdown. Just throw from Fowler was a little too late in the back corner. It's always a tough throw to make. But let's see how this Warriors offense responds, and if the Tigers defense can make any adjustments. In the match last year against Lebanon, Loveland did not record an offensive touchdown. Instead, it was a pick 6 from Dylan Hacker. Stidham kicks it away. And once again, another touchback. Lebanon's offense will take the field, led by quarterback Luke Fowler. start the drive, they were moving the ball with ease, finding some seams in the Tigers' defense. Let's see if they can replicate that on this drive. .424 remained in this first quarter. Loveland with the 7-0 lead. A quick give to Schmenk. Goes up the middle. Not much there. And finishing the play was Gabe Wilburn. Schmenk swarmed by the Tigers' defense. Officially a gain of 1 up to the 21. Empty backfield for Lebanon. Fowler scanning, fires over the middle for Wallace. Just a little too much on it. And Gabe Wilburn, once again, he got a hand on that throw. Nice deflection by Wilburn. Just a little too much mustard on that throw for Wallace. Now it's 3rd and long for Lebanon. Empty backfield once again. 5 wide. Fowler looking, steps up, fires, caught. His big receiver Wyatt Lassen, the sophomore, making a nice grab up to the 36. A gain of 15. Nice poise from Fowler. In the pocket, he steps up and he finds his man. It's a screen, and that one was thrown behind, or the officials say incomplete. From here, it looked like it came from behind. Intended target was Jack Sacco. Charging down the field, making the play, was Chase Martin. It'll be 2nd and 10 from their own 36. Fowler throws incomplete, intended once again for Lassen. This time that throw was behind him. And just like that, it's 3rd and long for Lebanon. Loveland, their defense looking to make a stand here and start the game on a high note. Empty backfield for Fowler. He gets the snap, under pressure, throws, and it's caught. That's Jack Sacco making the hit. I believe it was Andrew Dermott. A 1st down for Lebanon. Hurry up, in effect for the Warriors. At the Tiger 49. Fowler throws once again. It's caught by Wallace. Makes a man miss. He gets the 1st down. And he's brought down at around the 32-yard line. A gain of 17. And once again, Fowler to Wallace. Strikes again. Wallace, 5'10", 175 pounds. But he is a hard person to bring down. It's a give to Schmenk, and nothing's there. He tried to go up the middle. He was met quickly by the Tigers' defense. A loss of a yard. So far on this drive, the run game for the Warriors hasn't exactly been there. They've had a lot of success passing the ball, and really towards Daniel Wallace's direction. 2nd and 11. It's a pitch. Schmenk tries to find a lane. Gets a block to the 25. Schmenk gets laid out of bounds. A big hit by Andrew Connect. Up to the 23-yard line. That is a gain of 11 yards. And The officials will move those chains for another Warriors first down. Right on cue, the good old announcer's jinx. The Warriors get a nice run there from Schmeck. Just above 2 minutes left to go in this first quarter. On the run and firing, and what a catch made by Wyatt Lassen, the sophomore, the toe tap inside the 5. What a throw from Fowler. Let's take another look at this one. On the move. Just a perfect play. So now just like that, Lebanon has it in the red zone once again. Looking to equalize. From the 3-yard line, Fowler, a pitch to Schmeck, goes left side, and not much to be gained there. We'll do it over again from the 3-yard line. If you're Coach Fowler, this has to be the drive you capitalize and at least get some points on the board. You'd obviously love a touchdown here. That's the first priority, but you have to come out with this drive with something in your pocket. 1:24 remains in the first quarter. Fowler fakes it. He keeps it, stumbles and slips. He gains a yard. You gotta wonder if he didn't slip, could he have had a chance to go in the end zone? Crowd trying to make some noise to help out the Warriors offense, trying to give them a spark. 3rd and goal from the 2. Schmeck up the middle. Does he cross? He does. Touchdown, Lebanon. Logan Schmeck, the junior, gets it done. His first touchdown on the season. And Lebanon responds with a touchdown of their own. Brody Lamb, the right guard, he made a pull in direction towards Schmeck, gave him a lane, and Schmeck, 5'7", 165 pounds. He's also a tough guy to bring down. Here's the PAT attempt from Logan Lane. And we are tied here at James VanDeGrift Stadium. 7-7 is our score. After a 56-yard touchdown for Tyler McCaleb, Lebanon goes on an 80-yard drive. They march down, and Logan Schmeck capitalizes with a 1-yard touchdown, 2-yard touchdown, his first of the season. Lebanon on that drive, they started off a little bit shaky, but they got things going. Wyatt Lassen getting a couple of targets and making a couple of catches, including a nice toe tap. Take a look at the drive recap. Poise in that drive from Fowler. You see Schmeck just muscles in for the touchdown. You look at Wyatt Lassen, the sophomore. This confidence. And you see Fowler has a lot of trust in him too. And when you have a star player like Daniel Wallace, having that second or third receiver can really make a difference. With all eyes being on Wallace, and you have a guy like Lassen making plays, he can catch that defense by surprise. With Lebanon having a response of their own, let's see what Loveland can do. Can they score another touchdown? Or will the Warriors defense make a stand? 39 seconds remains in the first quarter. Lane gets set, boots it away. Received by Martin. Trying to find the lane. And gets up to about the 23-yard line. Officials will mark at the 24. They go up to the 25 now. We saw mixed offensive plays for Loveland. A couple of runs, a couple of passes. A mix of Clore lining up in the gun or under center. They had a couple of quick handoffs to Cooper Williams or Chase Martin on that first drive. Officially marked at the 23, 1st and 10 for Loveland. A give to Williams. Gains 2 yards on that carry. Williams, the junior himself as well. And 33 yards on the ground last week, and also a touchdown. Let's see if Loveland runs another play here as the clock winds down at James VanDeGrift Stadium. And they will not. That is the end of the first quarter. 7-7 is our score. Started with the Tyler McCaleb touchdown, 56 yards, but Lebanon, they respond, the drive of their own. Touchdown from Logan Schmenk. Here at the end of the first, you're watching high school football here on ICRC-TV. Don't go anywhere.
First item of business is a presentation, which is a swearing in of a new officer.
A Freestone Mayor with Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus.
Merry Christmas. Brings it himself inside the 10. Touchdown, Merriman. Top of the key. Ann Arbor ties the score.
You need some help?
Your tow chains are a little loose. Could spark a wildfire. I could show you how to secure them properly if you'd like.
Sure. Thanks a lot.
Anytime. You should check out SmokeyBear.com. They've got a bunch of tips on wildfire prevention.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Friday Night Lights here in Lebanon, Ohio, as we start our second quarter. Both teams with a score of their own. A lot of fans here at James VanDeGrift Stadium for the home opener of the Lebanon Warriors, looking for their second win of the year. Start the second quarter. Loveland will have possession at their own 25-yard line at 2nd and 8 for the Tigers. There's a stoppage on the field. Referee stopped play. He points to one of the players. Something obviously wasn't accepted there. They'll make a substitution. A brief delay to start the second quarter, but we're going to try again. 2nd and 8. Another give up the middle. It's a gain of around 2 yards. Once again, Cooper Williams with the carry. Now it's 3rd and medium for Loveland. Last year in this match, they were 2 for 15 on 3rd down. Hoping to not replicate that again this week. Play clock at 5 seconds. Clore taking his time. They do get it off. They pitch it out. Nice snag. The ball does bobble a little bit, but it is secure by Tyler McCaleb. Lebanon was all over that on the option. The one-handed snag by McCaleb to keep the ball alive. It will be fourth down as the special teams enters the field. For Loveland, Brady Stidham will do the kicking and punting duties. He's a 3-star recruit currently committed to Miami of Ohio. Officials still talking about something here. You see on the bottom of your screen, head coach Micah Fowler is getting an explanation, it looks like. Fowler, fourth-year head coach here at Lebanon. A record of 19-16 as he enters his fourth year. And a long discussion here by the officials. Just making sure everything is right. It looks like we should be good to go. Stidham is planted at his own 10-yard line. Back to return is the sophomore Wyatt Lassen. Stidham sends it high. Fair catch waved by Lassen, and he muffed it. He muffed it. Let's see who has it. And it's in favor of Loveland. Another special teams error committed from Lebanon. You see Lassen just maybe uncomfortable being around a couple of Tigers. Making the recovery was Will Weichert, the senior. So now Loveland back in business once again, this time at the Warrior 35-yard line. Officials still discussing something here. The beanbag was thrown, which signals that ball was muffed. And they do confirm it. Loveland will have possession. Loveland gifted an opportunity to potentially take the lead here as Clore lines up in the gun. In motion is Martin. A pitch out. Martin makes a cut. Martin brought down inside the 35. Making the tackle was Hunter Davis, senior linebacker. One of the defensive leaders for Lebanon. 66 tackles last year. That was second best on the team. It's a gain of 2. Sets up 2nd and 8. Minutes remains in this second quarter. Clore under center. Hands it off to Martin. Martin finds a lane, gets a push. Just shy of that first down marker. It's a gain of 7 up to the 26. That'll set up a 3rd and short. Definitely 3rd and manageable for Loveland here. Stidham's long is 49. That was achieved last year. So you have to wonder if this is 4-down territory. If Loveland can't convert this. A quick give to Williams. Gets the first down. Up to the 22-yard line. And the drive continues for the Loveland Tigers. seen Loveland line up under center quite a bit to start this game. They do it once again with Williams right behind Clore. Off the line is Martin. A give once again, Cooper Williams. Gets up to the 19, a gain of 3. Second and medium for Loveland, looking to take the lead here over Lebanon. A good amount of Loveland fans did make the commute here to James VanDeGrift Stadium, Hawaiian theme student section, and a little bit of orange as well. Loveland looking to get set, play clock at 10, it's winding down. Taking their time, Clore under center. Play clock's at 2. They get the snap off, he's gonna pass. Steps up, fires to the end zone, he has his man for a touchdown. Anderson Connect. Loveland goes in front, 13-7. A 19-yard completion to Connect to take the lead. Clore under pressure, steps up and into double coverage. That's a great throw. Nice grab by Connect. And that is his first touchdown of the year. Stidham is on for the extra point. It is up and it is good. Once again, Loveland takes advantage of the special team mistakes from Lebanon. If you're just joining us, back in the first quarter, Lebanon had a kick blocked, and Loveland ended up going down the field and capitalizing on a 56-yard touchdown from Tyler McCaleb. And then just now, the muff punt leads to a 19-yard touchdown for Anderson Connect. Loveland in front 14-7. That student section hoping to make some noise and hope to get a couple more things to cheer about in this match. And for Lebanon, an important offensive drive coming up here. There you see the Loveland student section. They're clapping to Baby Shark as it plays over the PA system here. Both student sections getting involved. .7:39 left to play in the second quarter. Loveland looking to keep this momentum going. And Stidham gets set. And he sends it away. And goes out of the end zone for another touchback. Here comes Fowler, leading the offense onto the field once again. Last week, he had himself a decent game against Northmont. 12 completions off of 22 attempts. 140 passing yards, including a touchdown as well. But so far, the story has been the special team mistakes. Loveland taking advantage of those. From the 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Fowler to pass, under pressure. He's going to take off. He does have a block. Can't hold it enough, and he's brought down. A gain of around 6. I believe that was Chase Martin making the tackle. The physical and athletic defensive back for the Tigers. Loveland will try and disrupt Fowler, as you see Lebanon trying to speed things up. To trips to the left. The lone receiver on the bottom is Wasson. Hand off to Schmenk. Gains a couple yards there. About 2 yards shy of that first down marker. It sets up 3rd and short. Last week, Lebanon 3 for 14 on 3rd down. They've converted a couple tonight. Fowler tried to get them with the hard count. He looks over and gets a signal from his coaching staff. A quick handoff to Schmenk. He's met quickly and brought down in the backfield. Eric Earl. Another big play for the senior linebacker. And Loveland gets another stop. A quick handoff to Schmenk. He's met quickly and brought Earl, finding the gap. And he met Schmenk in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. As Lebanon gets set to punt this one away. It'll be Logan Lane. He will be doing the punting and kicking duties for Lebanon. He's only a sophomore. It's a fake. Lane is going to take off. He does have the space. Slides and he gets the first down. A gain of 6, and what a gutsy play call that was from Coach Fowler. He caught the Loveland special teams unit off guard. And an interesting thing, Chase Martin will be one of the punt returners. He wasn't really playing deep. He was playing near the 50-yard line. Not exactly in position to receive a punt. So insert the Lebanon offense back onto the field. 5 minutes remains before halftime. Fowler looking, fires, caught by Wallace. Tackled by Gabe Wilburn. After that first drive, Wallace has been kind of quiet, if you can say the least. Do have to give credit to the Loveland Tigers for making the proper adjustments and trying to limit Wallace's impact on the game. 2nd and 10. Fowler fires, caught. It's his tight end, Cooper Scott. Gets near that first down marker. It'll be 3rd and 1. Fowler lines up under center. Loveland, they showed the pressure to QB sneak, and I'm not so sure he got it. The beanbags come out, and there's a fumble. Let's see where this goes. It's in favor for Loveland on the QB sneak. Fowler fumbles right after the fake punt. And the mistakes just pile on for Lebanon. I'm not sure if Fowler ran into his own guy that popped it out. But they lose the momentum they just created from that fake punt. Loveland, they were showing pressure. They brought it. They disrupted Fowler. It's another turnover. .357 left to go in this second quarter. Clore under center. They have it at the 42, and the officials will stop play. It looks to be Evan Gray. May have some jewelry on. See the chain right there, the necklace. Going to try and get that off him quickly so he can return back to the field for the next play. Clore gives it off. A nice run by Tyler McCaleb. McCaleb got up to about the 34, gain of 8. Loveland will have many personnel in the backfield and try and keep the Lebanon defense guessing, keeping them on all 10 toes. Second and 2 from the 34. A quick handoff up the middle for Williams. Up to the 31. That is enough for the first down. Officials signal to move those chains. If Loveland can score again and take a 2-possession lead going into halftime, that will be very significant. Things might be a little cautious for Lebanon fans. But the mistakes from the Warriors have just given Loveland opportunities. The timeout is taken. The second from Loveland. 2:43 left to go in the second quarter. The 3 key mistakes we had today, all with Lebanon. First, the blocked field goal. That led to a touchdown for Loveland, thanks to Tyler McCaleb. The muffed punt led to another touchdown drive. And then the fumble off the QB sneak. Just when things seem to be going right for Lebanon, something sour happens and nullifies what progress they've made. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 31. Clore looking to orchestrate another scoring drive for his Tigers. A handoff to Martin. Martin met quickly by a couple of Warriors. Not much to be gained there. Brody Lamb on the Warriors to meet Martin quickly. Lamb, 6'1", 285 pounds. The junior had 23 tackles last year for the Warriors, including 3 for loss. It'll be 2nd and long from the 31-yard line. Loveland taking their time, hoping to use as much clock as they can. Play clock's at 3. They can't afford to burn another timeout here. They get the snap off. A handoff. This time, it's Martin once again. Gets inside the 20 for another first down. Loveland now in the red zone. Playing at the 18. A tough physical runner. And Chase Martin. Martin, 6 rushing touchdowns last year. Over 500 yards on 94 carries. Under 2 minutes left to go. Williams up the middle, not much there. He's gained around 5 yards. Clock still ticking. 1:20. Loveland trying to score and use as much clock as they can. They need perfect execution for that to happen. Empty backfield for the Tigers. Sends Martin in motion. It's a give. He goes, tries to find the corner, makes a cut. Martin lunges forward. It's enough for the first down, and he's inside the 5-yard line. And now Loveland, they're really threatening here. Loveland has to be precise here. The timeout is taken by Loveland, their third of the half, and that's their final one. Loveland has done a great job on capitalizing off of Lebanon's mistakes. They've orchestrated some nice drives, majority of them coming off the run, switching things up with a quick handoff, whether it's to Williams or McCaleb, or lining up in the shotgun and finding Martin on a draw or a pitch. Because right now, Lebanon does not have an answer to stop the Tigers' offense. Tigers have slow, methodical drives. The same thing kind of happened to Lebanon last week. Even though they won, they only had 17 and a half minutes time of possession. Putting a lot of pressure on this defense, playing a lot of minutes and hoping they can get some stops. Lebanon does have one timeout left. It's first and goal from the 4. Clore under center. It's a pitch to Martin. Stutter steps, makes a cut. Martin ends up in the end zone. It's another touchdown for Loveland. Caleb Martin gets his first of the year. And just like that, Loveland up 20-7 as we near the conclusion of this first half. Nice patient run, nice cut by Martin. Good block. Loveland, they're starting to cruise a little bit here at James VanDeGrift Stadium. Stidham gets set for the PAT and a flag is thrown. And it's going to be against Lebanon. Interesting decision here. I think that offense is going to come back on the field. Let's see what Coach Mullins decides. Here comes that offense. So the penalty will move it up to the 2-yard line. Loveland playing aggressive, looking for the 2-point conversion here. Cooper Williams in the backfield. It's Williams. He takes it in. The 2-point conversion is successful. The Lebanon penalty gives Loveland an easy decision. They go for 2. They get it. They're up 22-7. Nice block all around, but really the block made by Danny Waters, opening up that lane. See the Loveland student section making more noise. They got the momentum going into half. Loveland fans excited at this result so far. Lebanon, on the other hand, a little shocked to say the least. Mistakes are just piling on for the Warriors in their home opener at James VanDeGrift Stadium. Stidham gets set. Sends it away. Wasson. It's a fair catch. 40 seconds left. 1 timeout left for Lebanon. Here comes the Warrior offense. Looking to at least get some points. 40 seconds remaining. They do have a timeout. Play fake. Wasson gets the ball. Tries to make a man miss. A flag is thrown. This may be going against Loveland. Potential face mask or a horse collar. And Lebanon will certainly appreciate that. And there's the face mask. Nice shot by our camera crew. That's Gabe Wilburn committing the infraction. And that bumps the Warriors up to the 42. A gift they will certainly appreciate. Fowler looking, fires. He has Wallace. Goes out of bounds at the 42. The drive continues for the Warriors. 25 seconds remain. When in doubt, just give Wallace a chance. Throw the ball in his direction, let him make a play. Three-man front for the Tigers. Fowler going to take off. He pump fakes at the 35, goes out of bounds. The clock will stop. It's a gain of 6. So mark at the 36. 19 seconds left to go before halftime. Lebanon looking to strike again and get some momentum back before halftime. Empty backfield. Fowler fires left. He has his man. It's caught. Sal Galati. Another sophomore in this wide receiver room. Timeout taken by Lebanon. Ball will be marked at the 26-yard line. That is Lebanon's last timeout. 13 seconds left. Be interesting to see how they approach this. They will have about 2 shots to the end zone. But they have, if they don't go for the end zone, they have to get out of bounds. The first down will stop the clock momentarily, but if they're going to go the 2-play route, they need to get out of bounds. From 26 yards out, it's enough room, clearly, to take 2 shots to the end zone. It'll be very interesting to see how Coach Fowler approaches this. As you mentioned, the 4th season for him. A record of 19-16 since his 2022 season. 1st and 10 from the 26. Fowler rolls right. Looking under pressure. He's scrambling. He has to get it away. Fowler, flag is thrown, goes out of bounds. Let's see who this is against. 3.8 remains on the clock. That play took 10 seconds off the clock. There was Eric Earl who almost had that sack. That would have ended the quarter. Officials still discussing here. Neither side seems to be moving at all. Take another look. Number 51. Are they going to call that blindside block on Alex Stomoff, the left tackle? Here's the call.
Gained by Baylor on the previous play. It's 2nd down.
So it'll be 2nd and 7 from the 24. 3 seconds left. Let's take another look here. And you see right there, Stomoth laying the boom on Landon Scheinbeckler. I think both teams seem to be a little confused on what the call is here. A lot of discussion between the coaches, players, and officials trying to navigate all of this. If Lebanon decides to kick this, it's a 41-yard field goal. And they send out their kicker, Logan Lane. Lane last year, 4 for 6 on field goal tries. His long was 40. So this right here will be a new long for Logan Lane, 41 yards. Try and get something back for the Warriors. Kick is up, end over end, and it is no good. Lane can't convert on the 41-yard field goal. And the Warriors are once again left empty-handed on another long drive. Mistakes were piling on for the Warriors, a muffed punt. And the Loveland Tigers just kept taking advantage of every opportunity they had. A touchdown run. Number 28, Chase Williams, was one of those scores that put him on the board here. 22-7, we've hit halftime at James VanDeGrift Stadium. You're watching high school football here on ICRC-TV.
First item of business is a presentation, which is a swearing in of a new officer.
A Freeze-On Mayor with Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus.
Merry Christmas. Himself inside the 10. Touchdown, Marymount. From the top of the key, Anna Habra ties the score.
How you doing?
Hey, Mason.
Hey, Mason.
Thank you.
A place to make my own. A place that I call home. This place that I call home.
Have you ever helped a fellow veteran?
Yes. I do my best reaching out to my brothers and sisters in arms.
Have you ever asked for help yourself?
Most of us, we're not gonna admit that we need to help.
You don't have someone to kind of help you guide those thoughts. It can be really bad.
It's just a beautiful space when someone can trust you and say, listen, I need help.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
All right, I'm in the house.
Okay, what do you see?
Nothing yet. Hold on. I think I just heard something. I'm heading upstairs.
Okay, I am almost there.
I'm in the bedroom.
Okay.
Oh, shit. It's not here.
What?
The gun's not here.
What do you mean? Where is it?
Cameron, are you in there? Open the door. Cam! Come on, Cameron.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way. My kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
How you doing?
Hey, Mason.
Mason.
Thank you.
A place to make my own. A place that I call home. This place that I call home.
Have you ever helped a fellow veteran?
Yes.
I do my best reaching out to my brothers and sisters in arms.
Have you ever asked for help yourself?
Most of us, we're not gonna admit that we need to help.
You don't have someone to kind of help you guide those thoughts. It can be really bad.
It's just a beautiful space when someone can trust you and say, listen, I need help.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the right seat.
All right, I'm in the house.
Okay, what do you see?
Nothing yet. Hold on. I think I just heard something. I'm heading upstairs.
Okay, I am almost there.
I'm in the bedroom.
Okay.
Oh, shit. It's not here.
What?
The gun's not here.
What do you mean? Where is it?
Cameron, are you in there? Open the door. Cam! Come on, Cameron.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way. My kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the right seat.
Life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome. Prediabetes does. 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, but with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. And you can change the outcome. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test today. Go to doihaveprediabetes.org.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. But how long will you fight solo? I wonder if you know that we can get help. Not wondering anymore. Love, your mind.
Be right there. Wait. Use the shovel and bucket of water, remember? Drown, stir, drown, feel. Then make sure it's cool.
Where'd you learn that?
SmokeyBear.com. Brushed up on some tips before we left. Don't want to start a wildfire, right?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
I am so glad you ladies are here. You each have your own rooms.
Thank you.
Go.
Is it okay to call you Mom?
Of course you can.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
If you love them enough to drive an hour to cheer them on as they get beat 11-0 in the rain, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
Throw that ball, Diane. Woo! You got this.
It's important to get a flu shot each and every year because flu viruses are constantly changing and immunity from the vaccine decreases over time. Flu vaccines are updated annually to work against that year's viruses. The best time to get your shot is in the fall, but getting it later can still help. Getting a flu shot lowers your risk of getting sick, and if you do happen to get flu, it's likely to be less severe.
All right, I'm in the house.
Okay, what do you see?
Nothing yet. Hold on. I think I just heard something. I'm heading upstairs.
Okay, I am almost there.
I'm in the bedroom.
Okay.
Oh, shit. It's not here.
What?
The gun's not here.
What do you mean? Where is it?
Cameron? Are you in there? Open the door. Cam! Come on, Cameron.
Meet the scan, a simple procedure whose mission is to detect lung cancer early.
I'm here to save you.
But I feel fine.
That's great, but you may still be at high risk for lung cancer.
Oh man, that's a new fence.
If you smoke, early detection could save your life. Learn more at savedbythescan.org.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. That I know what you're going through. I know things aren't easy, but you still show up. I wonder if you know that we can get help. That we don't have to go through this alone. Let's see how far we can go. Love, your mind.
Hey, boss. Okay.
Said I'm fine.
Put me to bed, see you in the morning. With the frosted Superman, but it wasn't on it. And we lost it.
You can talk to me.
It's been really, really hard for me.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
You know you don't have to wear your PT gear anymore, right?
It's comfortable.
So how's civilian life treating you?
It's fine.
When I got out, I didn't want to admit that there was anything wrong because it felt like a failure. And then I realized, like, there's nothing to be ashamed of. So I started talking to someone. Maybe you are fine, but if you're not, it's okay.
Thank you.
If you or a veteran you know needs support, don't wait. Reach out. Find resources at va.gov/reach.
Welcome back here. 22-7 is our score. Lebanon trails, but they started the game off strong. But the special teams errors started to pile up. You see the block kick right there really hurt that first drive. Loveland responded. Quarterback Sean Clore making key plays, finding receivers left and right, including this 56-yard touchdown completion to Tyler McCaleb, the senior. Only had one catch last week. Gets his first touchdown on the season. Loveland kept that momentum going. The Warriors started to find some plays. They started to wake up a little bit. Wyatt Lassen making a couple key plays right there. And then the touchdown run by Logan Schmenk gave Lebanon some momentum. But then in the special teams, once again, more miscues. A muff punt from Lassen put the Tigers in great field position, and Anderson connect a 19-yard touchdown reception. After a fake punt, the team fumbles on 3rd and 1, and responding would be Chase Martin. A nice drive, a couple of tough physical runs, and ending up taking it himself, scoring the touchdown. They would also get the 2-point conversion as well as they take a 22-7 lead here at half. Stunning the crowd here at James VanDeGrift Stadium on what is a beautiful Friday night. Still have a few more minutes left to go, but for Lebanon, it's a few key plays away from a different ball game. If you look at those special teams mistakes, the team responded well, but they just can't beat themselves up anymore. They need to have themselves a good start to this half, and it all starts on the defensive end. For Loveland, this is going to be the most important drive of the game, in my opinion. They really have a chance to take a lot of momentum. Going into this third quarter, they could go out and take a 22-point lead if they end up scoring. So the Lebanon defense, they really need to get a stop here and let that momentum carry your way into the offensive end. You have to get Daniel Wallace involved once again. You have to give credit to the Loveland defense making the key adjustments. You saw a couple plays by Wyatt Lassen. He started to step up, so keep an eye on Daniel Wallace. They did a good job containing him. Really in that second quarter, open up the eyes for Wyatt Lassen to make a couple plays. But here it starts on the defensive end. Clean up your mistakes and get this crowd something to cheer about here for your home opener. Live at James VanDeGrift Stadium, it is halftime as the teams do get warmed up. Coming up next will be the start of the second half. You're watching high school football here on ICRC-TV.
All right, our first item of business is a presentation, which is a swearing in of a new officer.
A Freestone Mayor with Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus.
Merry Christmas. Self, inside the 10, touchdown, Maryland. Top of the key, Anna Harbor ties
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right seat.
All right, I'm in the house.
Okay, what do you see?
Nothing yet. Hold on. I think I just heard something. I'm heading upstairs.
Okay, I am almost there.
I'm in the bedroom.
Okay.
Oh, shit. It's not here.
What?
The gun's not here.
What do you mean? Where is it?
Cameron, are you in there? Open the door. Cam! Come on, Cameron.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
How you doing?
Hey, Mason.
Mason.
Thank you.
A place to make my own. A place that I call home. This place that I call home.
Have you ever helped a fellow veteran?
Yes. I do my best reaching out to my brothers and sisters in arms.
Have you ever asked for help yourself?
Most of us, we're not gonna admit that we need to help.
You don't have someone to kind of help you guide those thoughts. It can be really bad.
It's just a beautiful space when someone can trust you and say, listen, I need help.
Can't believe you're doing this alone.
I've done it before.
I remember. You threw your back out. How you holding up?
Hand me that board.
Nothing wrong with getting help.
I'm good.
I did it when Felicia left.
I'll figure it out.
I know you will, but you don't have to do it alone. That's all I'm saying.
If I promise to look into it, will you drop it and help me build this fence?
Now you need my help.
It can be a real pain sometimes, you know that?
Mm-hmm.
If you or a veteran you know needs support, don't wait. Reach out. Find resources at va.gov/reach.
All right, our first item of business is a presentation, which is a swearing in of a new officer.
A Freeze-On Mayor with Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus.
Merry Christmas. Brings it himself inside the 10. Touchdown, Marymount. From the top of the key, Anna Habra ties the score.
You need some help?
Your tow chains are a little loose. Could spark a wildfire. I could show you how to secure them properly if you'd like.
Sure. Thanks a lot.
Anytime. You should check out SmokeyBear.com. They've got a bunch of tips on wildfire prevention.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
People couldn't see my potential, so I had to show them.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
Today, I'm the CEO of my own company.
It's the way my mind works. I have a very mechanical brain.
Why are we not rethinking this?
I am more.
I'm more
than who I am on paper.
first item of business is a presentation, which is a swearing in of a new officer.
A Freeze-On Mayor with Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus.
Merry Christmas. Brings it himself inside the 10. Touchdown, Marymount. From the top of the key, Anna Habra ties the score.
Live from Lebanon, Ohio, here at ICRC-TV, broadcasting the Lebanon Loveland game. You see our amazing crew, or at least members of our amazing crew. If you're interested, please let us know. We do cover high school sports, local concert, and community events. Here tonight, situated on a beautiful night in Lebanon. Currently 66 degrees, but the hometown Warriors trail 22-7. For the visiting Loveland Tigers, who are looking for their first win of the night. It is the home opener here at James VanDeGrift Stadium for Lebanon, as they look to defeat the Tigers once again, as they did last year. Coming into this match, the past 3 years, this is the 4th consecutive year these teams have squared off as members of the Eastern Cincinnati Conference. Lebanon, 1 win, 2 losses. Both losses were 1 possession back in 2022. They lost 14-13 in 2023. They lost 37-31. They did avenge those losses with the win last year, 19-10. But so far tonight, the advantage and momentum in favor for the Loveland Tigers. As Lane gets ready to begin the second half. Loveland with a real opportunity to extend their lead and continue their momentum. And this one is muffed by Vorbroker. He picks it up, tries to find a lane. He's brought down at the 17. 3 different touchdown scores for Loveland. A rushing touchdown from Chase Martin, and then 2 receiving from Tyler McCaleb and Anderson Connect. The penalty late in that second quarter did give Loveland an opportunity to go for 2, and they converted. 22-7 is our score. The Tigers taking the field first. Under center is the man himself, Sean Clore, looking to orchestrate another scoring drive for his Tigers. On the end around, it's Martin with some space. Martin being corralled. Gets the first down, tackle made by Ari Sizemore, a 5'10 senior. Sizemore had a handful of tackles last week in the match against Northmont. A key defensive player for Lebanon. The flag holding on Loveland will negate that, push them back inside their own 10-yard line. Usually sometimes on those end arounds, the offensive linemen get a little handsy and then pulling on a jersey or 2. So now Loveland are positioned at their own 6-yard line. Not exactly quite the start they wanted to begin the half. Play clock doesn't start, but it's a give once again on the far side. It's Chase Martin. Loveland has had a lot of success on the ground tonight, and that's the man responsible. He's one of the figures. Chase Martin finding some lanes, and he's been tough to bring down. In the match last year, Loveland 10 rushes, negative 15 yards. They were swallowed and clamped by the Warriors' defense. Tonight, a little bit of a different story. The flag is thrown. This one may be against Loveland once again. Let's see what the call is here. There's a delay of game. Really throughout the entire match, Sean Clore and Loveland Tigers have been taking their sweet time when it comes to getting the ball off. There were a couple instances in that first half in which they were snapping the ball with 1 or 2 seconds left. They even had to burn a couple of timeouts. So 2nd and 15 from their own 7. Empty backfield for Loveland. 2 receivers both sides. A quick handoff. And trying to dance around is Vorbroker. Tackle made by Brody Lamb. Vorbroker never gave up on the play. Lamb never gave up on the play. Vorbroker just couldn't find the lane. Now it's 3rd and long for Loveland. Crowd trying to make some noise, trying to ignite a spark within this Warrior defense. Third and 17. It's a pitch on the far side. Chase Martin, not enough for a first down. He gets up to about the 13-yard line. That's a gain of 8, but here comes the special teams unit. Both teams. When Martin received that pitch, he was in his own end zone. Obviously, special teams have been a killer for Lebanon. A handful of mistakes that have aided in points for the Tigers. Another flag is thrown. This time, delay of game once again. Loveland not off to a good rhythm to start the second half. This will push the punter, Brady Stidham, deep into his own end zone. It's planted about 8 or 9 yards deep. Wyatt Lassen back to return. And this one takes a friendly Lebanon bounce. And it stops at the 33-yard line. So the Warriors will start the third quarter in great field position. They get the stop on defense that they need to start the half. And then, as I mentioned, let that momentum carry its way into the offense. It's a 15-point game. Fowler and company are looking to strike once again, cut into that deficit. 8:28 remains in the third quarter. Warriors will officially have it at the 32. Trips to Fowler's right. Play fake, goes in the flat, and it's Wallace. Wallace running through tacklers. Goes out of bounds near that first down marker. They'll mark him at the 25, a gain of 7 for Wallace. We talked about it, just give the ball to Wallace in open space and let him cook. Tempo for Lebanon. Fowler steps up. He's going to take off for the 20. Slides down inside the 15. And Lebanon, once again, they're in business. First and 10 from the 14. Quick throw in the flat. It's Wallace to the 10. Wallace makes a cut and ends up in the end zone. Lebanon strikes to open up the second half. Daniel Wallace, his first touchdown of the season. And Lebanon finally get that score to cut into that Loveland deficit. Another pitch and catch to Wallace. Saw a couple of those in that first half, and then obviously in this current drive. Here's Lane. He did miss a 41-yard field goal to end the first half. Gonna have a kick blocked as well for the PAT to make it a one-possession game. It is good. Lebanon trails by 4. Excuse me, trails by 8. The touchdown for Daniel Wallace gives some momentum for Lebanon. Can they get another defensive stop? You saw Loveland really wasn't into a rhythm to begin the second half. Now the fans finally getting something to cheer about. Trying to make an impact and be a 12th man. Some home field advantage at James VanDeGrift Stadium. Loveland just simply wasn't in rhythm. A couple of penalties, negative plays, and a not so good punt gave Lebanon some great field position. And they capitalize on that. It's now a one-score game. Last week against Northmont, the run game was there for Lebanon. 18 rushes for 108 yards. Led by run back Logan Schmenk. And also Fowler making a difference with his feet, and also scored a rushing touchdown as well. .804 remains in the third quarter. As Lane boots this one away. Deep into the end zone for a touchback. Let's see if the Warriors defense can get another stop. Trying to make things difficult for Loveland. In the game last year, Loveland had 5 penalties for 25 yards. They already have a handful today, including a couple on that previous drive they just had. Let's see if Sean Clore and the Tigers can get rolling and get something going. First and 10 from the 20. It's a quick give up the middle to Williams, but went quickly by a bunch of Warrior defenders. Once again, Brody Lamb in the mix to make the tackle. He had 23 of those last year, 3 for a loss, even forced a fumble. 6'1" junior, making a couple key plays for the Warriors. A gain of 1. 2nd and 9 for the Tigers. Here's Broker, tries to find a lane. Once again, that Warriors defense can stand strong. Sets up a 3rd and short. 4 yards to go for the Tigers. Another stop here for Lebanon would be critical for this team and also for the fans here. Trying to make some noise, get some things going. Another flag is thrown. And once again, delay of game. You just have to wonder if the junior quarterback, Clore, is just not getting a rhythm. He's not getting the play call in time, or what exactly is happening. This is his second start, and he is a junior. So now what was third and short is now third and long. Changes everything. Formation to play calling to personnel. Just over 6 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Two receivers both side. For Clore, he's looking left, he fires for Martin. It's caught, shy of that first down marker. Up to about the 26. Here comes the special teams unit marching on the field for Loveland. Barring any trickery, this next Warriors offensive possession will be very interesting. Clearly having momentum to start this second half. If they can go down and score once again. Here's Stidham. Boots it up. It's a nice punt. Wasson will just let it roll. Takes a Tigers bounce all the way inside the 20. To about the 18-yard line. It's a 56-yard punt. We did see Daniel Wallace get involved once again to start the third quarter. All eyes will be on him once again. They were easy passes, just dumps off into the flat. Get him some open space and let him go to work. Let's see if they can replicate that in this drive too. Fowler scrambles, throws, they just throw it out of bounds. Nothing was really open for him. Another thing too, on the field, there seems to be issues with the play clock, so the referees are keeping it on their watches. Something to keep an eye on. The 2nd and 10 from their own 18. Fowler in the gun. It's a handoff up the middle for Schmenk. Gains maybe a yard if lucky. Now it's 3rd and long for Lebanon. Schmenk last year, 502 rushing yards on 100 carries. Also threw in 4 touchdowns. 502 rushing yards, that was 4th best in the ECC last year. Another flag is thrown. It's going against the Warriors. That is about the 3rd or 4th delay of game we've seen here in this third quarter. And as I mentioned, with the play clock being out, you got to wonder how the referees are communicating that to the quarterback. You have to imagine they probably could be shouting it out, but it's very interesting to see how that's affecting both sides and both teams. 3rd and 14. And timeout. Fowler's calling for it. And it's granted. Miscommunication all throughout the offense from Fowler to receiver Cooper Scott. So we'll talk things over to Coach Fowler. Do got to give credit to the Loveland student section. They were making some noise in that 3rd down. Getting a little rowdy, trying to make an impact. 5:47 left to go, and what was considered a very pivotal drive for Lebanon. They'll look to try and convert, get something going. You see the beautiful waxing crescent moon Sits right above James VanDeGrift Stadium. It's a beautiful night. We had a high today of 75 degrees. It's currently 65, not much wind at all. And usually here in Cincinnati, being in the 60s in late August doesn't happen often. It happens, take advantage of it. Here we go, 3rd and 14 from their own 14. Fowler looking, he's flushed out of the pocket. On the move, he's going to throw it deep down the field. It's incomplete, but a flag is thrown. Intended target was Daniel Wallace. And it's going to be against the defense. Defensive pass interference. See, there is some contact between Wallace and Jewel Vorbroker. Vorbroker has never turned his head around in time. So Lebanon, they do get a break here with the DPI. Now the officials are convening once again. That play started from their own 14. Currently the ball's positioned at the 37. I think they just took away the penalty. After a discussion, I believe they said no defensive pass interference. We heard an eruption of joy from the Loveland student section and some displeasurement here from the Lebanon fans. We take another look at it. There is a little contact, but is it deemable enough for defensive pass interference? Referees think otherwise. They'll take the penalty away. And now Lebanon will punt. Here's Lane planted at his own end zone. Did fake one earlier, not going to fake this one. This one takes a friendly Warrior bounce all the way inside the 20. That one keeps going and plants at the opposite 14. Warriors on special teams, they finally get a good play. Totaling a 72-yard punt for Lebanon. Lane's only a sophomore. His longest punt last year was for 44 yards. So here come the Tigers. Their offense takes the field once again. 5:24 left to go in the third quarter. Tigers with an 8-point lead. Looking to extend that lead. It's a quick throw to connect. Brought down just shy of the 20. Ari Sizemore, one of the Warrior defenders, in on the tackle. First man there was Grayson McClure, the sophomore. This Warriors team does a good job of balancing the experience with their seniors, but also giving a lot of reps to some new guys, a lot of sophomores. As well, we talked about the wide receiver, Wyatt Lassen, making a couple key plays. Now McClure becoming a key defender for the Warriors defense. From the 22 will be 3rd and short for Loveland. McClure under center once again. It's a give to Williams. Goes up the middle, gets the first down up to about the 27. The Tigers will continue this drive. Good block right there by number 77. That's Charlie DeWitt, the right guard. Getting up to that second level, creating a lane for Williams to work with. Lebanon showing pressure. It's another handoff to the running back up to the 31-yard line. A gain of 4. Once again, it's Cooper Williams. Loveland looking for their first win of the year. They lost 35-14 last week to Harrison. They were outgained 360 to 89. Only had 7 first downs against the Wildcats. There's another stoppage on the field. Timeout taken by Loveland, their first of the half. So now both teams have burned a 1 timeout. .305 left to go in this third quarter. Loveland off. They do have an 8-point lead. For Coach Bob Mullins, this is his first season as a head coach for the Tigers. Spent a few years as a head coach at Monroe before coming to Loveland. Last year they finished with a record of 3-7, including 3-6 in conference play. Began the year on a 4-game losing streak. They did not make the playoffs. On the other hand, for Lebanon, 7-5 last year, 5-4 in the ECC. They defeated Northmont in the first round of the playoffs, 42-21, but then lost to Dublin Kaufman, 56-20 here at James VanDeGrift Stadium in the second round of the playoffs. At Loveland, they do have a couple of young guys on this team. Sean Clore. There's the man himself, Bob Mullins. Talked about it being his first year as the head coach for the Tigers, navigating the Tiger squad. There's some experience. 4 seniors on the line, but then a couple of underclassmen position players. Quarterback, running back, tight end as well. Talked about Cooper Williams being a junior. Sean Clore, the quarterback, a junior himself. Brady Krause listed as a tight end, sophomore. The officials once again are discussing something. Had a couple lengthy discussions in this match already. It is week 2 though, so some wrinkles to work out all around. .305 left to go in the third quarter. Both teams with 2 timeouts left. Loveland looking for another long, methodical drive. We've had a couple of those in that first half. Try and chew some of this clock and also extend on to their lead. In the match against Harrison last week, as I mentioned, 89 total yards. He had 22 passing, 67 yards on the ground, but tonight, clearly a different story. This was a team last year that averaged around 19 points per game. That was 7th in the Eastern Cincinnati Conference. Just shy of 280 yards per game. Fans are growing impatient a little bit here. We want to see some action. As I mentioned before, the play clock on the field is not working. I believe the official just said there was no timeout on the play. I believe that is what he just said. So then you wonder, how did we get to this point here? Both teams went into a huddle. Coach Mullins is on the field talking to his guys. You got to wonder if that's right, if I heard that right, saying there was no timeout given. How did you accidentally hear a timeout? So the officials here are navigating through some rough currents. So everything seems to be figured out. Just hope that doesn't come back to haunt someone. And right as the play began, the referee blew his whistle, which kind of disrupted both sides. You do have to wait for the referee to give his signal for the play to resume. So now, some time did come off the clock, so it's going to go back up a couple of seconds. So as one thing leads to another, let's just hope we get some football in here. Now we should be good to go. It'll be 2nd and 6 from the 31 for Loveland. On the end around, it's Martin. Tries to find a lane, gets up to about the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 4, sets up 3rd and short. See the replay, Martin being swarmed by Lebanon defenders. Crowd trying to make some noise here. Get their Warriors team off the field and get a stop. It's Williams. Gets a push up to the 40. That's another first down for Loveland. The drive continues, and that clock will continue to tick. They're up to the 40-yard line. This drive started at their own 14. Talked about slow, methodical drive, chew clock, and limit the opportunities for Lebanon. To Williams, once again, met quickly. And the first man there was Justin Kearns, the 5'10" senior linebacker. Once again, Brody Lamb making an impact as well. It's a gain of 2. Under 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Loveland up 22-14, looking for the first win of the season. Clore in the gun. 2 receivers both sides. Fires right. He has his man. That's Connect. Brought down just shy of that first down marker by Ryan Miner, 5'9" junior defensive back. Miner did have an interception last week against Northmount, one of 3 that the defense forced. It's now another 3rd and short for Loveland. 3rd and 1 to be exact. Clore under center. They stack the box. They give it to Williams. He might be stopped short. The beanbag comes out, and Lebanon says they do have the football. There is a flag, so let's see what this is. As of right now, it is a fumble recovery for Lebanon. That was Cooper Williams with the carry. Forced out by Ari Sizemore. Let's see if this stands. And it goes against Loveland. So right on cue, talking about turnovers, Ari Sizemore forces a fumble and gets the ball back for his Warriors squad at their own 49-yard line. 44 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Lebanon catches a break, looking to capitalize here. Play fake. Fowler will take off, gets up to the Tigers' 47. A gain of 4. We're going to take another look at the forced fumble from Ari Sizemore. See, he makes contact on Williams' left arm. The ball just pops out. Empty backfield. The Fowler throws on the slant, popped up, and almost intercepted. Luckily, a couple of Tigers weren't in the area. Intended target was Jack Seiko, the 6'2 senior. Haven't called his name much tonight. It's a little high off the hands of Seiko. See the Warriors student section trying to make some noise. Trying to help out their football team. Lebanon trying to get set. It's 3rd and 6 from their own 47. Fowler rolls left, throws on the comeback route. It's caught by Wyatt Laston at the 32 for a first down. A gain of 15. Made a couple key catches in that first half, and he strikes once again to continue the drive. Fowler under pressure, escapes. He's gonna take off. He goes out of bounds at the 29, a gain of 5. Lebanon slowly marching down the field. Looking to get another score back and potentially equalize. 18 seconds remain in the third quarter. Fowler looking, he's dropped his first sack of the game. That's Calvin Larek. We talked about him in the pregame show, the 6'4", 250-pound Northwestern commit. An anchor on that D-line makes a key play. That concludes the third quarter. Lebanon, they do get a touchdown back. The deficit is down to 8. Loveland up 22-14. Coming up next here on ICRC-TV will be the fourth quarter of Lebanon versus Loveland.
Our first item of business is a presentation, which is a swearing in of a new officer.
A Freeze-On Mayor with Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus.
Merry Christmas. Brings it himself inside the 10. Touchdown, Marymount. From the top of the key, Anna Habra ties the score.
If you're buzzed and doing this, to make yourself feel okay to drive,
ZWX.
you're not okay to drive.
YGKLVW. Regular you.
Start of the fourth quarter here in Lebanon, 3rd and 10. On the run and making the catches, Lassen once again. Another first down for the Warriors as they trail by 8. Just last week, Lassen had one catch for 12 yards. Did have a 99-yard kick return as well. Here, making himself known in this match. 1st and 10. A keeper. Stiff arm or trucking the defender's Failer. Another 1st down for Lebanon. Playing at the 10-yard line, it's 1st and goal. Fowler keeps it once again, tries to bounce outside, dives forward, and he's just shy of the goal line. A gain of 9. Lebanon knocking on the doorstep of the end zone. Fans making a lot of noise here, hoping to see their team punch it in. Handoff. That's a touchdown. Logan Schmenk, his 2nd of the night. Now Lebanon within 2 points. Let's see what they're going to do here. Take another look at Schmenk. Just finds the lane. He walks in for an easy touchdown. And the offense will stay on the field. Coach Fowler wants to tie this bad boy up. 11:04 remains in this match. It's going to be a QB keeper. Can he find the end zone? He makes a cut. They're going to try and push him in. No signal yet, and they do. Lebanon ties it. Fowler got stuck, but a late push in ties this game. That's Logan Schmenk, who was right behind him. And now we are tied at 22 apiece. Coach Fowler wanted to tie it up, and he did just that. 15 unanswered points for Lebanon here in the 2nd half. And just like that, we are tied at James VanDeGrift Stadium. And here it all started with the forced fumble from Ari Sizemore. Covered it at their own 49, a couple key 3rd down conversions. Wyatt Lassen, the sophomore, making impact plays, advancing the drive. Fowler making accurate throws on the move. And then from a yard out, Logan Schmenk capitalizes the drive. 2nd touchdown of the night. And now these fans, they can start to feel it. Got something to cheer about. And what is in store to be the good finish here in Lebanon. Logan Lane kicks it off. Should be playable and returnable. Making a cut. For Broker, he gets up past the 30, only up to the 34. Good field position to start for the Loveland Tigers. Take a look. A nice cut right there by Broker, breaking off tacklers. And gets up past the 30-yard line. .58 left to go in the 4th quarter. Gotta imagine Loveland's gonna hit a lot of run plays here and try and milk this clock as much as they can. 1st and 10. Looks to be miscommunication as it's a keeper for Clore. Not exactly sure what they're looking at there. It's a loss of 4. And you saw right there, Tyler McCaleb and Chase Martin collided with each other. And Clore didn't have an option but to keep it himself. Back to their own 30, 2nd and 14. Shotgun for Sean Clore. The flag is thrown. Now this will push the Tigers back 5 yards. And you can just feel the momentum shifting even further away from Loveland. 2nd and a mile now for Loveland. Fans chanting on their defense, looking for another stop. Clore looking, fires in the flat. It's caught for Broker once again. Tackle made by Hunter Davis. All the Warriors out there to stop the play. Up to the 32-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 12 for Loveland. Clore starts under center, looking to pass. He fires off in the flat. It's incomplete. He's looking in for Broker's direction, but pressure was coming on both ends, and Clore's a little slow coming up. The Warriors get another stop on defense, and now they do have a chance to take the lead here against Loveland. Plenty of time left for both teams to do something. But in the second half, it's been all Lebanon. Stidham boots it away. Lassen watches it go. Takes another Warriors bounce. Tigers bounce. Keeps going all the way down to the 11. There is a flag on the field, far side. We did see a player take a tumble. I wonder if that's got to be relevant to this flag. I believe that was a sideline warning given out to one of the teams. The Warriors offense will come back onto the field. A Daniel Wallace touchdown. A run from Logan Schmenk. And suddenly, we're tied here in Lebanon. 9:39 remains in the fourth quarter. Fowler to pass. Looking, steps up in the pocket. He's going to take off. He has some space. And he's brought down near the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 12. Now Fowler, slow to get up. There's another flag, but tackle made by Calvin Larek. Officials once again are talking about the flag. Some of the Warriors are pointing in the direction, saying it's on the Tigers. There was some contact to the head of Luke Fowler. Gotta wonder if that's part of this flag, as the officials are having a long discussion once again. Doesn't take another look to see what happened. Maybe right there, the end of that play for the wreck. Making contact to the head of Fowler. And they're going to take away the penalty. No penalty against Loveland. We've had a couple of those today. Notably one in the third quarter, defensive PI. It was taken away against Loveland. 1st and 10 from the 25. Fowler keeps it himself. Tries to follow his block, makes a cut. Fowler in some space. He gets past that first down line. Another first down for the Warriors, and now some extracurriculars happening between Daniel Wallace. And Gabe Wilburn. Another look at the run. Fowler breaking off tacklers, finding a lane. Empty backfield for the Warriors. Fowler steps up once again, tries to make a man miss, and he slides just near the 50. Does get the first down up to the 48. Another first down for the Warriors. Fowler tonight on the ground has been effective. And Loveland simply just doesn't have an answer right now for Luke Fowler. This time it's Schmenk, and they do answer him. A gain of about 1, if anything. And there's a flag thrown, some extracurriculars happening after the play. And this one may be against Lebanon. Take another look. Right there, that was Tucker Snelling, the center. Or excuse me, Hunter Sykes, the right tackle. Pushed over Larek. The personnel foul is against Lebanon. So Sykes will go to the sideline. And now this is really where it becomes a mental game for both sides to keep your cool, remain calm and collected, and not hurt your team anymore with any unnecessary penalties. And just like that, when Lebanon had something going, they're now pushed back to their own 34. 2nd and 24 for the Warriors. Fowler looking in Wallace's direction, incomplete. Just like that, now it's 3rd and long. Lebanon had something going. But with mistakes, hurts themselves and pushes them back. Third and 24. Fowler rolls out, looking, fires over the middle, intended for Wallace. He made the catch up to the 48. So gained some ground, a gain of 14. Coach Fowler is thinking about going for this one. Maybe try and get Loveland on the hard count and gain some extra yards. And 7:35 left to go in a tie ball game. You have all the momentum right now. Try to go with the hard count. Takes a few steps back. He's in position to punt. Takes a couple more back to the 40. And just pooches it away. All the way up, down to the Tigers' 30-yard line. They tried to go the hard count route, did not work. They just opt with the QB punt. Lebanon had a good drive going, but the unsportsmanlike conduct really set them back. And ultimately they settle for a punt. Lebanon 22 points on the night. They scored 21 points or more on 6 different occasions last year. They went 4-2 here at James VanDeGrift Stadium last year as well. Here comes the Tigers offense back onto the field. It's Clore, handoff up the middle, and breaking free, it's Chase Martin. Turned something from nothing. Just bouncing off tacklers and gets the first down. Now Loveland's in control. If they can get that run game going, they can really take a lot of time off of this clock. And ultimately have one of the last possessions of the game. It's a pitch to the backfield. Martin off that left side gains a handful of yards. Gets up to the 46, a gain of 5. Chase Martin. Last week, Loveland averaged around 2.7 yards per carry and 67 rushing yards off 25 attempts and a rushing touchdown, courtesy of Cooper Williams. 6 minutes left to go in this match. A quick give to Williams. Follows his block, gets up to midfield right at that first down marker. And now the officials will say he's just shy. It'll be 3rd and short from midfield. And we saw this last quarter. There's a give to Williams, but he fumbled, forced by Ari Sizemore. Lebanon will then go on to score off of that turnover and tie the game. 3rd and 1 from the 50. It's Williams once again, gets a push up to the 45. That's another first down for Loveland. So now look at that replay. It's Cooper Williams once again. Now with 5:07 left to go from the 45-yard line. If you're Lebanon or a fan, you gotta wonder. And a lot of movement on that line. Definitely not in sync. It's gonna be a false start. Very unique to see. You see Clore wasn't really expecting that one. Just not in sync with his O-line. So the penalty pushes them back 5 yards. But that clock continues to tick. As I was saying, for Lebanon, you gotta wonder about the slow death. And the ball is fumbled. And it may be in the Warriors' direction. And it is a turn of events. Self-destruction for Loveland. And now Lebanon has a chance. They just fumbled the exchange. Recovered by Justin Kearns. Forget the slow death. Lebanon has a chance to take the lead with under 5 minutes left to go. In the first half, it was the special team errors from Lebanon. Now in the second half, the offensive miscues for Loveland. The Warriors have it at the 50. Empty backfield for Fowler. Drops back, and he's met quickly in the backfield. Brought down by Danny Waters. Fowler took a hit. Took a big pop from the 6-foot, 225-pound D lineman. The second sack on the night, one for Larek, one for Waters. 2nd and 16 from their own 44. Trips to the left for Lebanon. Fowler, play fake, looking. He's going to scramble. Is he going to run? Directs traffic. Gets up past the 50. And goes out of bounds at the Tiger 49. A gain of 7 yards. Sets up 3rd and manageable for the Warriors. Third and 9 from the 49. Fowler throws on the run. Close, incomplete, intended target was for Wyatt Lass, and that throw was just a little low. They couldn't connect, and here comes the special teams unit on the field for Lebanon. In coverage to Makai Glenn. .350 left to go in the 4th quarter. Remember, back in that first half, Lebanon did fake it. Logan Lane ran it. He won't fake it this time. An end-over-end punt. Fair catch signaled by Martin at the 20-yard line. With Loveland, they've been running the ball quite a bit. We know they love to take their time with the drives. But to go about 50-ish yards in about 3 minutes and 45 seconds on the ground is a tough task. We're going to have to see Clore throw the ball a couple of times. They've had some success. I mean, the 56-yard touchdown to Tyler McCaleb, the 19-yard one to Anderson Connect. They've had success throwing the ball. They're going to need it once again here on this drive. Planted at their own 20, it's 1st and 10 as Clore with an empty backfield. Clore, flag is thrown, takes off, met by a swarm of Warrior defenders, and looks like this one may be against Loveland. This one might back him up 10 yards. And is holding against the offense. Right there. That's Cameron Stahl, the left guard, number 78, beginning of the frame. Was holding the defender. Now it's 1st and 20 from their own 13. It was all Loveland in the first half. And Lebanon responded. A couple of good drives of their own. Loveland trying to get rid of the miscues. They fire in the flat. And it's caught by Chase Martin. He goes out of bounds at the 21-yard line, a gain of 8. Chase Martin has had a couple of catches in tonight's game. Even though he's known for a majority of his rushing yards, he did have 175 receiving yards last year with 15 catches. Officially, it's 2nd and 9 from the 22. Clore lines up under center once again. They fake the give, they fire, and it's almost intercepted by Hunter Davis. Would have been a huge play, and once again, not really sure what Clore was trying to do there. Everything was happening so fast. He intended target was Tyler McCaleb. He just tried to force that throw in there. Now a timeout taken by Loveland. This is their first of the half. Remember, there was an incident earlier in which the referees thought they took a timeout, but in reality they didn't. So now here Loveland takes the first. 3:29 left to go in this fourth quarter, a pivotal third down. When momentum goes one way for a team, they immediately eliminate it with their self-inflicted error. I've seen that a couple times. Lebanon had a few good drives, but then unsportsmanlike conduct took them out of range, and the drive ultimately collapsed. In the second half, Loveland, 2 key fumbles with Clore, the center, Clayton Northey, just not exchanging the snap properly, and then Cooper Williams on a third and short near midfield lost the ball thanks to Ari Sizemore forcing it out. Both teams with pivotal mistakes. Fans starting to make some noise. 3rd and 9 from the 22. Clore drops back, steps up, looking, fires it deep down the field, and no one's home. And it's incomplete. The intended target was Jewel for Broker. Clore was being pressured. It's really been the first time we've seen Clore throw down the field. Everything else has been really short or just some medium throws. Now with 3:22 left, Lebanon will have a chance to seal this game. Brady Stidham, the senior, set to punt this one away. Nice punt end over end. Recovered by Lassen at the 38-yard line. So with 3:13 left to go, the Warriors offense will take the field once again. Looking for a comeback win over Loveland. They were trailing by 15 entering halftime. They scored 15 unanswered here in this third quarter. A touchdown from Logan Schmenk and Daniel Wallace tied the game up. For Loveland and their defense, they're looking for another stop here. 1st and 10 from their own 38. Fowler, pitch to Schmenk. Schmenk goes down the sideline, push out of bounds. Andrew Dermott. It's a gain of 2 for the Warriors. See the student section trying to get into it. Empty backfield for Fowler. He rolls to his left. Looking, scanning, throws down the field for Wallace, and broken up. Great defensive play by Jewel for Broker. For Broker will play on both sides of the ball. You see him in the backfield tonight. Another look. Just good coverage by Broker, turning his head, finding the ball, and swatting it down. It was a little underthrown as Wallace had to stop and slow down a little bit. 3 minutes even remains in this game. 3rd and 8. Fowler scanning, fires. It's Wallace off the hands. A rare drop from Daniel Wallace. Slips by the defender, and if he catches that in stride, he's in for 6. A break given to the Loveland Tigers. And Wallace has had a spectacular game tonight. Handful of catches, has been an impact player. And that first drive of the game alone, he had about 5 or 6. It's a low snap for the punter. Lane gets it away. On the return, it's Chase Martin. Gets some good field position up to about the 42. With 2:46 left to go. Both defenses getting stops. We get a little bit of a stalemate here at James VanDeGrift Stadium. What is the home opener? The Lebanon Warriors. These teams do love going down to the wire. In 2022, Lebanon lost 14-13. That was a 1-point game. The very next year, lost 37-31. Tonight, 22-22, 2:46 left to go. Loveland will start at their own 43. Empty backfield for Clore. Clore looking, steps up, tries to evade, and he's brought down. The ball comes out again. You can't make this up. It's in favor for the Warriors. Forced out by Justin Kearns. Recovered by Josh Ennis. He tried to spin and he ended up hitting his own lineman. I believe that was Charlie DeWitt. And this game once again provides another turn. Incredible. Warriors back in business at the Tigers' 39-yard line. Fowler keeps it. Gets past up to the 30. Let's see, is it enough for a first down? He might just be short by a few inches. He's second and short. Lebanon lines up quickly to the line. Fowler to pass. Steps up, and that ball comes out. It's recovered by Loveland. You can't make this up. Calvin Larac, the fumble recovery. Unbelievable. You just lost the ball. Once again, we'll do it again for Loveland. Just fumbles in the second half. There's not much more you can say. When one team gets momentum, they just give it right back to the other squad. It's been a very long time since I've been a part of a game that's had so many twists and turns like this one. Tigers have it at their own 30. Quick throw to flat, incomplete. Intended target. Couldn't get his hands on it, I believe. It might have been Cooper Williams. .205 left to go. And this match, it's had so many different stories and so many different twists. Flag is thrown. Clore airs it out deep, overthrown. Intended target was Anderson Connect. Let's see what the flag is though real quick. And it's going to be against Loveland. Last year alone, Loveland had 15 turnovers of their own. Lebanon only had 8. Just miscues on both sides. It's an illegal shift against the offense. So just like that, sets up a 3rd and 10. For the Tigers. Fans on their feet, making some noise. And James VanDeGrift Stadium. Hoping to see the Warriors pull out a W. Clore fires, caught! For Broker, gets up near midfield. A first down for Loveland. Up to the 48. A gain of 18. Nice move right there by Broker. Getting some additional yards, and one has been a nail biter for both sides here. "90 seconds left to go. This is where it gets tricky. Loveland wants to take time off the clock, but they need adequate yards to get into field goal range. The timeout is taken by Loveland, their second of the half. They got the first down, and they burned some clock off. 1:21 left to go. Looking at their senior kicker, Brady Stidham, as long as 49 yards. That came from last year. So if there's a target position the Tigers want to get to, it has to be the 32-yard line. Need to gain 18 more yards. Excuse me, 22 more yards. What has been a wonky fourth quarter, this started the match, a blocked kick. And then the muffed punt that gave Loveland great field position. Both teams having fumbles of their own on short handoff situations. Even some bobbled snaps. It's been a wonky game. Clore, completion out to Anderson Connect. Clock continues to roll. It's second and short. Have it at the 44. Officially under a minute. Clore fires, caught once again. Dalton shot Miller. Tigers up to the 39. Clock continues to tick down. Lebanon has 2 timeouts, opt not to use it. Loveland has 1. The clock continues to go down. Clore under center. Gets it, looking to pass. Scrambles, trying to evade, and he's brought down in the backfield. Marshall Fields, a huge sack. And Loveland takes their final timeout. Just dancing around, could not evade the pressure. 24 seconds left to go. Questionable decision right there. Head coach Bob Mullins. As I mentioned, they're trying to take the clock down all the way and get a game-winning field goal. They took too much off the clock, and now they're at their own 48 and 2nd and 19. Loveland now out of timeouts, Lebanon 2 remaining. They opted not to use a timeout during that sequence at all. And now if you're Loveland and Coach Mullins, you have to throw the ball here. Another look at the sack made. Marshall Field just swarmed by Warrior defenders. Officially at their own 49. And 2nd and 20. It's a 3-man front for the Warriors. They'll drop 8 into coverage. They bring the pressure off the edge. Floor fires it out of bounds. 17 seconds left. That one took 7 seconds off the clock. Now it's 3rd and 20. If you're a fan of both teams, this is a game that'll definitely get your heart racing and you biting on your nails. It has been an absolute thriller here in Lebanon. Tigers looking for their first win of the year. Lebanon looking to start 2-0. 3rd and 20. Clore fires, he wants connect, and what a catch that was! What's the signal? Incomplete, wow. Let's take a look at this one. Oh, just so close for connect. From my vantage point, I thought he had it. And now Loveland punt this one away. Really, nobody's deep for Lebanon, keeping an eye out for any potential fakes. Well, that would be gutsy in this situation. Stidham punts it away. Goes out of bounds. Stops the clock with 4 seconds left. And all indications we may be heading into an overtime here in week 2 of high school football. Eastern Cincinnati Conference opener between Lebanon and Loveland. Be interesting to see how this game finishes, the way it's been playing out. So many unexpected turns and changes all around. It's safe to say there's no clear team really in front. And it's been playing better than the other. It looks like Lebanon will just play it safe here. This Fowler takes a knee. That will send us into overtime in what has been a crazy game overall. Both sides fighting it out to the end here from James VanDeGrift Stadium. 22-22 is our score. Coming up next here on ICRC-TV, overtime in the Eastern Cincinnati Conference.
All right, our first item of business is a presentation, which is a swearing in of a new officer.
A freeze-on mayor with Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus.
Merry Christmas. Himself inside the 10. Touchdown, Marymount! From the top of the key, Anna Habra ties the score.
People couldn't see my potential, so I had to show them.
I've run this place for 20 years, but but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
Today, I'm the CEO of my own company.
It's the way my mind works. I have a very mechanical brain.
Why are we not rethinking this?
I am more.
I'm more
than who I am on paper.
Welcome back here. It has been an absolute thriller of a game. Just miscues and turnovers all around. Both sides making mistakes and both sides sometimes capitalizing off the mistake, but then also giving it right back, not executing properly. From muff punts to block kicks, the fumbles and botched snaps, we've had it all today here in Lebanon. And no team can just get in front of the other. So many fumbles and miscues. We'll see how this overtime plays out between these two teams. 22-all is our score. In that first half, it was all Loveland going out, having a 15-point lead. They were up 22-7 at the half, capitalizing on the miscues and turnovers from Lebanon. But as they started that second half, you can just tell the Tigers weren't in a rhythm, and Lebanon took full advantage of that, scoring 15 unanswered. A key pivotal moment. With both teams committing flags and infractions that would give the other team an opportunity to go for two, and they both capitalize. So now as we enter overtime, the two captains will go up to midfield. Coin toss to see who starts with possession first. Luke Fowler, senior quarterback. On the other end, it's Eric Earl, the senior linebacker. See the sportsmanship between the two. Fowler has had an impact on the ground tonight, using his legs effectively and to keeping the Tigers defense guessing. Eric Earl is making a few key plays tonight for the Tigers defense. Looks to see Lebanon has won the toss. Looks like a signal to defer. Now they'll arrange which way they'll go. And it looks to be Loveland will go towards the south end zone. So the Lebanon defense will start on the field first. See if the Loveland Tigers offense can get some rhythm going. For junior quarterback Sean Clore, this is an opportunity to showcase his skills, show why he's the right man for the job, and why he was picked as the starting quarterback. Here in high school overtime, the ball will start at the 20-yard line. So lining up first will be the Tigers. Clore under center. The I formation. Williams and Martin right behind him. They pitch it to Martin. Gets a block. Martin trying to break off tacklers. Gets past the 15. It's going to be a gain of 6 for Chase Martin. Taking another look. There's two running backs in the backfield. It keeps the Warriors defense guessing. Both are so dynamic and explosive. They say it's been Martin getting the bulk of the carries. Another flag. False start against Loveland. It's been kind of the key story or action tonight. A team will have a good play, gain some momentum, but then they just lose it right away with a self-inflicted error. It'll be 2nd and 9 for Loveland. Martin in motion. It's a give to McCaleb. Not much to be gained there. He gets up to about the 17. Gain of 2. They're trying a lot of misdirection, trying to get past the Warriors' defense, but they're standing sound and making plays. Now it's 3rd and medium for the Tigers. Clorer once again under center. Fakes the give, rolls out, fires, and it's dropped by McCaleb. He was in the flat with some space. It'll be 4th down for the Tigers. It's off the hands of McCaleb. He's being chased down by Max Harker, the junior linebacker. So here comes a 34-yard field goal attempt from Brady Stidham. Kick is up, and it is true. Loveland strikes first in their possession of the overtime. They get 3 points. They're in front 25-22. Now Lebanon will get a chance to respond. A touchdown will win the game for the Warriors in their home opener. Lebanon last year averaged around 24 points per game. That was 4th best in the ECC, averaging nearly 316 yards. Early on, Daniel Wallace had a big impact. Cooled down a little bit, but then scored in that 3rd quarter. No chance for Luke Fowler to lead his team. The game-winning drive. Handoff up the middle. And Schmenk gains a handful of yards. Looks to be 4. That sets up a 2nd and 6 for the Warriors. Wallace last year had over 1,200 all-purpose yards. That was 4th best in the ECC. So athletic and versatile can be in the backfield, lines up as a receiver as you see in the slot. It's a pitch to Schmenk, goes right side. Schmenk is going to be just short of that 1st down marker. He gets up to about the 12 or 13. Officials will say 13. So a gain of 3. Once again, Warriors just playing it safe here. A couple of handoffs. Fowler, give to the running back, and he might be stopped short unless the 2nd effort gets it. Officials let the play on. And the one official has it marked just short. Decision time for Coach Fowler. Do you take the field goal attempt and try and tie it up, or go for it on 4th down? You only need 1 yard. Looks like the offense is going to stay on the field. They're going to talk things over. They're taking a timeout here. This right here is play of the game. The big decision. You know about the special teams miscue. We've had throughout the match. Lane, the sophomore, did miss a 41-yarder to end the half. He also had one blocked in that first quarter. Lane last year was 4 for 6 on kicks. His long being 40, so they're definitely in his range. But do you try and have your sophomore kicker going and tie it? Or do you stay aggressive and try and get the first down? Last year against Loveland, Lane did go 2 for 2 on kicks. Did miss an extra point though. Both student sections making noise. And the offense will stay on the field for Lebanon. Here we go. Play of the game. 4th and 1 from their own 11, from the 11. Handoff. Schmenk gets the first down and more. Touchdown! Lebanon wins a thriller. What a game. Logan Schmenk, a hat trick of touchdowns tonight. And the Warriors win a thriller, 28-25. An 11-yard rushing touchdown for Schmenk wins it. The Warriors will advance to 2-0 on the year, and the Tigers lose a heartbreaker. They will fall to 0-2. And overall, just an amazing game we had today. So many twists and turns all around. We started off in the first half, Loveland, 56-yard touchdown from Tyler McCaleb. And both teams just delivering haymakers. Sean Clore did all he could, try and lead his team to victory in his second ever start. That man right there, Chase Martin, had himself a big game tonight, just wasn't enough. A lot of miscues, fumbles, turnovers. Just a gritty football game all around. The hero right there, Logan Schmenk. That was his second of the day. Right here, the game winner. The one that'll be talked about all around Lebanon. Warriors win this one in the thriller, 28-25. It's been my pleasure to have the call here on ICRC-TV from our amazing production crew. We thank you for tuning in, and so long from Lebanon.